8 cars this update. 4 of those are brand new, 4 of those are completely free, and 1 last car that actually I can get you for free. Actually, now that I think about it, so many more of the, like, so many cars are free this update. Like, all the Rivals cars, they're free, because Made in Japan's free. Then that gives you the car for Made in Japan 2, which is free. And then you go over to Rivals, and then you get all the Rivals vehicles, you know, just by doing a few races and stuff. Like, it's impressive how many free cars there are. You may know that I got early access to the update, and a bunch of early info that I was able to show you. But here's the thing, here is 4 new cars that I actually didn't have the info for at the early access. Although it sucks to not have that info and not be given that info to get to you guys, thankfully I accounted for it, and in my every car this update, I did still count these cars. I just didn't know what exactly they would be. What I didn't know is that we would in fact be told what they would be the same time my info came out. So it's all well and good because I get to make this video right here. But speaking of subscribe, not only to check out videos like this, learn how later in this video I can get you a free car, but also so that we can become the biggest Crew Motorfest content creator on the platform. This info is from a mix of things, the website of the Crew Motorfest and from an article they released. Now, that article had most information that I did get given, but there was a lot that I was missing. Some certain dates and stuff, and well, every single summit car this update. Everyone. As well as every week and month and theme this update. It was all there. Thankfully, I collected all of this in a tweet. So here it is. Every week, a main stage car coming out, this update, and all the summit cars. Let's go in order. First and foremost, we all already know that we're getting the Black Knight Edition Mitsubishi Evo, which looks amazing in this specific condition, by the way. This tunnel, this thing was made for this tunnel on Maui. This thing is currently available in the Racers and Chasers month, out this month in the main stage. So all you gotta do is anything, basically. Follow any of these specific progression tracks, and those specific progression tracks... Oh, I didn't mean to collect this yet. Okay, well, I'm collecting it now, I guess. Great. I did not mean to do that. They unlock the big track, which all you gotta do is get to level 3 to unlock this vehicle. Of course, this vehicle will come back in the main stage Legacy. This car is the first main stage car, but we've got some new stuff coming up as well. To the Streets is the first week, then we've got Chase Squad next week, which will allow you to play some of the Chase Squad events. It'll let you do a bunch of rivals and stuff too. KTM Selection is after that. There is 3 different brand selection weeks this time around. And then Carpenter Brutal, which we already know, gives us the KS Master Leader Summon or other edition. I think I did actually write it down. It is the Death Racer edition. Alright, bit much. Alright, steady on. Ooh, you're odd. Ooh, Death Racer. Ooh, look at me. I'm the Death Racer edition. Alright. Was that your real name? You wake up in the morning and go, yeah, my name's the Death Racer edition. Is it the name of the song? It might just be the name of the song. It's the name of the song. Okay. My bad. It's a pretty good track. It's a pretty good track. Then we move on to month 2, December. December is the Motorfest Remixes month, which is a bit of a shame because, well, I don't know. Maybe it'll be enjoyable when we're in it. I'm glad it's only 4 weeks because, well, it's just a hey, we're doing stuff again update, right? Pit Stop Pressure is from, I think, the Hoonigan update. Forsberg X Hoonigan is fascinating because Hoonigan is bankrupt. Hoonigan filed for bankruptcy. All Stars Volume 2. I guess that was a Forsberg one, right? No, okay, that's what it is. I guess. It's a Hoonigan one, a Hoonigan and Forsberg one, and then a Forsberg one. And then holidays, because Christmas. What a strange allotment of weeks. Interesting to... I mean, bring it back Forsberg, I guess, but, like, bring it back Hoonigan? The Camaro Rift Edition, which... Has it always had one yellow headlight? I don't think it has. I might be going crazy there. I don't think it's had one yellow headlight the whole time. But I guess this thing does it make sense? Because it's a Forsberg and Hoonigan season, so it's a half and half car. I don't know if it does make much sense. But what else would they have put in this month? I guess I don't really know. Maybe because it's remixes and it's, you know, it's like a base Camaro, but remixed with 2 different colors. I don't know. We'd have to see the color scheme. We'd have to see what the color scheme looks like. And on the 25th of December, we get our second Summit car, which is interesting. It's going to be an edition variant, the Velvet Edition, of the Bugatti Veyron Barchetta, which goes back to the whole thing of the crew doing a whole bunch of Bugatti editions, and eventually there being more edition Bugattis than there being base model Bugattis, which is something I do hope they get back to. Yeah, this thing is gonna get an edition, a Velvet Edition, which will be the, I guess, the Christmassy Summit car again. Which, have we had one before? I mean, other than the Winter Agent, which I guess that's the only one I can think of. This one will find itself in Holidays, in Motorfest remixes, which feels like it'll be a pretty alright month, actually. Hoonigan, Forsberg vs. Hoonigan, Forsberg, Christmas? When this game finally goes offline, it's going to be very interesting looking back at all the main stage legacies and which ones are jiggled about because of holidays and stuff. Next is the 3rd month, January, starting January 1st, my birthday. Make sure to wish me a happy birthday with Chase Squad Engage. Bit late, but this overall theme is the Island Rush, the Green Flash Edition Porsche Carrera GT, which is a car that's way more iconic than it should be. I don't know why I think it's returned so many times. It was in an open days where you didn't have to own a single car to do the summit. This one's coming back in the main stage during Island Rush, and sure, it had to come back at some point, and I guess it's coming back for this main stage. It's a January vehicle, basically. Then we got No Speed Limit, we got McLaren Selection, which is a fun one, Island Delights, and Lunar Roads. And Lunar, of course, means it's the term they keep using for the Chinese New Year. And you guys already know we have the Lunar Year Edition Jaguar, which actually is currently missing from the Prestige store, as it did return in the Hoonigan update, but it's not been included in the Prestige ticket store, which I do hope Ivory Tower fix. But we have got confirmed that we are getting a Lunar Year Edition Noble M600, which could be good. It's my preferred Noble of the two, and it's a fine car. It's gonna be the second British Lunar Year Edition, which is kind of funny. But yeah, pretty good stuff. Thankfully, this is the only 5-week month in this update. The only one that's 5 weeks long is this one, which I'm starting to think, I do think that months being 4 weeks or 5 weeks might be a little out of their control. Because by the looks of it, it just depends when that Wednesday is. I think because this Wednesday starts January 29th, it had to be a 5-week month. And I'm okay to accept that. And then next, we have Thunderstruck. That's this month here, with the rather gorgeous, and I guess in theme only by name. I mean, if it's thermal versus electric, right? And the Crew 2 didn't have any electric Summit cars. It didn't have any electric cars full stop. So I guess the whole point of this thing is that it's a thermal car, but it's called the Thunder Edition in an EV month. It's whatever. I feel like as they run out of Crew 2 Summit cars to bring back and do different wild and wacky themes, which main stage car is for which main stage theme is gonna start getting really hazy. It's Red Bull Motorcycle Month. Enjoy the DeLorean monster truck. We then get Ford Selection, which makes sense because the week before we will have gotten the Mark E. So, in an EV month, we get the Mark E, Ford Selection. Oh, the beginning week is electric versus thermal. And presumably, you wouldn't have the Mark E in the electric versus thermal, but you might in the Ford Selection month. Because, well, you know, because it's the year 2 pass car, and that's when you can actually buy it. Then you have Forces of Nature, which I have no idea what that's about. And then Full Battery Showdown. And the reward for that one is the Rimac Navira Time Attack. Oh, do I not actually own the Rimac Navira yet? I don't know if I do. I don't. And the thing about the Rimac Navira Time Attack Edition is that it's called Time Attack Edition, right? But Sid, why the hell is that weird? Because the Rimac Navira Time Attack is this Rimac Navira. It's the one that broke near every record imaginable. And by every record imaginable, I mean it did like one good run and then gave itself every record for it. 0 to 100, 0 to 200, 0 to 300, 0 to 400. You get the point. This world record breaking Rimac Navira is the Time Attack Rimac Navira. So when they say the Rimac Navira Time Attack Edition, is that the Time Attack Rimac Navira, or is that a base Rimac Navira themed on the Time Attack model? I don't know. But those are all your summit cars and your main stage cars. And to end, the car that I'm gonna be able to get you for free is the Honda S2000 Red Panther. Head over and to the link in the description labeled Twitch, because on Twitch you will be able to watch my live streams, and via watching my live streams you have to have your Ubisoft account connected to your Amazon. You can Google how to do that, etc. But once you have that done, you just watch my live stream, and then that will get you this car and some other free stuff, actually. This topper and this topper, well, interior topper. These bobbleheads also come with those rewards. But this Crew 2 Summit car, a fan favorite. I definitely like it, because when you're in hood view, you have this sick shot of, like, you get to see your own nitrous as you drive into a tree. And you get it if you head over, follow my Twitch, and I will be streaming during the Twitch drops. They go on for a while. November 6th, obviously, which is past, to November 20th. So head over and follow. In fact, I'm going to be doing a bunch of streams there only grinding out the custom mode. So be there. Or be square. That's going to be about it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to popular members, especially thanks to famous members, and an insane thank you to star members. We don't have any become a star member. And an insane top of the top thank you to icon members, HK. In a bit.